Hi everyone, welcome back. In the last video, we learned three things. The first thing that we learned was about the difference between browser and Node.js. The second thing was about V8 JavaScript engine. And the third thing was how we can run a JavaScript file. So let's make a new JavaScript file over here. Let's call it 01 globals.js and let's run this file in watch mode. So we have to write node, we have to provide this -- watch flag to run this file in watch mode and the name of file. So the name of file is 01 global.js and it is giving me an error. It is saying cannot find module. Okay, I got it, because this is the file name. Okay, and if you check over here, this is the file name globals.js. so we messed up in the file name, so it is globals.js, and if I run, it is working perfectly fine. Let me do a console log. Let's call it here, and it is printing here. Okay, cool. So in this video, we are going to learn about globals in Node.js. So basically, Node.js provides several global objects and variables that are accessible throughout the application. We are going to discuss some of them. For example, we are going to discuss this __ dir name. So let me first tell you what this does. Basically, this represents the directory path, okay, of your module or your JavaScript file. We have this second one __ file name. Basically, this is a string representing the file name of your current module. It is okay if you don't know anything about modules, because the modules part is going to be covered in the next video, so stay tuned for that. And in the next video, we are also going to cover this exports module and this require object. Okay, so in this video, we are not going to cover these three. So let's see whether this works or not, this __ dir name and __ file name. So let me go over here and let me write the dir name is, and let me try to print the, okay, what is happening, and let me try to print the directory name. So how do we print __ dir name? Okay, and let's see whether it is working or not, and it is working. So the dir name is /home/arvind/youtube node.js and basics. Okay, so let's copy this and let's check the file name is working or not. So file name, and we have to do __ file name. Okay, and the file name is also working. We are getting the name of our file, that is 01 globals.js. okay, so the interesting question is, do these two globals, dir name and file name, works on browser? So let's check it out. Let me copy this and let me go to our browser, and let me first clear this console, and let's paste this console log. And if you see over here, we are getting a reference error. It is saying that dir name is not defined. So it means that this dir name object is not present in browsers. So let me try to copy this thing and let me paste it over here, and let's see whether this file name works or not. So this file name object is also not in the browser. So these two, this dir name and file name object, are present in Node.js, but they are not present in browser. And let me show you something. So if I do console.log and if I do document and press enter, nothing is happening. Okay, it is showing me this HTML document, but if I copy this line and paste it over this file, let me paste it over here, it is showing this document is not defined. So basically this document is present over here in the browser, but it is not present over here. Same goes with window. If I do console.log and if I do window, let me do window, press enter, you can see this window object, right? But if I copy this thing and if I paste it over here, it will give us an error. So let me save this file. It is showing us this document is not defined, and basically if I comment this, so let me comment this, and now it is showing window is not defined. So what we learned from this, we learned that these two objects, this dir name and file name, are present in Node.js, and these two, document and window, are present in browser. So okay, both are JavaScript runtime, but basically they both provide different objects. Okay, these two objects are not present in browsers, and these two are not present in Node.js. So let's learn our next object, that is console, and this console object is used to log and display information in the console. And let me tell you a very interesting part, that this console is not a part of JavaScript programming language. If you come to this website, this ECMAScript International, and if you try to search for console, you won't get it, because this console object is not a part of JavaScript programming language. It is a part of JavaScript runtime. For example, it is present in the browser, it is present in our Node.js runtime. Okay, so remember this thing. This console object is not a part of JavaScript programming language. It is a part of JavaScript runtime. Most people think that this console is a part of JavaScript programming language, but that is not the case. It is a part of JavaScript runtime. Okay. So now let's learn this process object. Basically, let me show you something interesting over here. Okay. If someone asks me to print something on the console without using this console log, we can do it using this process object. So how do we do it? So we write process, okay, dot, okay, dot std out, that means standard output, dot write. So this is used to write something on the console, and here I am writing hello Arvind, how are you? Okay, hello Arvind, how are you? And let's see whether it works or not. Finger crossed. I saved the file, and do you see hello Arvind, how are you over here? So basically, if someone asks you to print something without using this console log, we can use this process object to print something without using that console log. Okay. So this is it for this video. These three objects, module, require, and this process object, will cover it in our next video. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you in our next video. Thank you.